Hey YouTube, this is Teen Techie, and today I'm going to show you how to enter trades into the stock market game.
But first, subscribe to my channel so that you can have access to all of my software tutorials. And with that, let's get into today's video.
So the first thing you have to do is go to the account summary analyzer page, scroll to the bottom, and there's a list of links here. And then you can just click on enter a trade, which is right next to the account summary analyzer link. And then you can either choose to enter a stock trade or a mutual fund trade. I'm going to first demonstrate how to do the stock trade, then we'll look into mutual fund trading. So after you click on that, what you can do is you can click on either buy, sell, or short cover. So when you're buying a stock, you are just investing in a part of the company, a certain percentage. Normally it's fractional, relatively insignificant to the rest of the company, or you can sell the stock. So after you've bought it, you can sell it and then you would make or you would lose the difference. You can short sell and short cover. So shorting is essentially where you make money if the stock goes down. You're basically betting that the stock will go down, and the amount of money that the stock goes down is the amount of money you will actually make after you short cover. So you can choose one of these. For now, I'm going to buy a stock. What if we do not know the ticker, for example, for Pepsi? So what you do is type in the company name and then search by company name. Click on that, it will redirect you. Then it gave me the ticker symbol, which is PEP or PEP, and the close price was $135.70. So you do not actually have to type in the entire name of the stock. So for example, if I typed in Amazon again and then I did the same thing, search by company name, sometimes it identifies with more than one company, in which case you would have to click on the ticker that corresponds to the company you're looking for. So now that you've found the ticker, you can actually click on that, and that will put in the ticker for you. And then order type. So order type, we have market and limit. So for now, we're going to go with market. So what you do is you click on market and then you type in the amount of shares. So the minimum amount of shares you can put in is 10. So we're just going to put in 10. Should give us around $32,000 because each stock is around $3,200. Probably a little bit less than that, maybe like $3,187 or something like that right now. And then you can click on preview trade. And then what it will do is it will list the action, which is buying. It will list the last close price here, and it will give you a lot of cool information like the estimated cost of the trade. So that would be $30,999, which is slightly less than the $32,000 I predicted, and the estimated buying power before trade, and then estimated buying power after trade. This is including commissions and fees, of course. The commissions and fees are around $5. And then it'll give you the estimated buying power after the trade. Then all you have to do is put in your password here and then click on confirm trade. You can click on back to trade and then it puts you back to the enter a trade page. So now we're going to explore like different variations of the stock trade. So you just click back on the stock trade and we can sell, or short cover. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to short sell. So now I'm going to short sell Delta Airlines. So the ticker for that will be DAL, and then I can put in the number of shares, which is just say 16 for example. You can preview the trade. It looks pretty similar to when we bought the stock, except for the fact that we are shorting the stock as opposed to buying it. Another thing I want to cover is a different type of way you can actually buy, sell, or short cover stock. So I'm going to go with a different company, let's say CrowdStrike Holdings. I'm just going to type this into Google just to make sure I've got all of the correct stock price, the stock ticker, etc. So let's just put in CrowdStrike Holdings, and as you can see, the price is around 150. The ticker is CRWD. Instead of putting a market type on it, I'm going to put a limit. So put in the ticker that we just discovered, CRWD, and then I'm going to put in a number of shares and a limit price. So the limit price is the maximum amount of money you want to spend on it, and it won't go over. So I'll just put in 10,000 here, and if we quickly do the math, the stock price was 150. So if we divide that, that'll be around 66 stocks. And you can put in the number of shares. So 150 times 66 is slightly below 10,000, but let's just test it when we're going below and above the limit price. So now we can preview trade, and as you can see, it gives you all of the information here, but in this case, it also gives us the limit price. So we're just going to go back and click on edit trade. So now I'm going to do something where I'm going to actually go over. So let's just put in 70. So that is over the limit price. So what happens if I put in password here, then it says what it gives me is that limit price is too far from previous close. So what it's telling me is that the amount of shares I put in multiplied by the stock price exceeds the market limit I've placed. We're just going to go back to enter a trade, and that was just a demonstration of how market limit price works. So we've gone pretty much over stock trades. Let's go to mutual fund trades. Okay, so first, before we learn how to enter a mutual fund trade, let's first go over what a mutual fund is. So a mutual fund is essentially a portfolio that's managed by an outside mutual fund owner of the portfolio, and what they do is they invest in a list of stocks or a group of stocks for you, and based on the overall performance of that group of stocks, that will affect the outcome or performance of the entire mutual fund trade. So now that we generally know what a mutual fund is, we're going to go over how to trade a mutual fund. Now we're going to search for the ticker for the Vanguard mutual fund. And of course, there's more than one. So we're just going to pick the Vanguard Balanced Index Fund. So the ticker is VBIAX. It gives you the mutual fund ticker and stock price of around $40. So if you then go back to stock market, copy that in, you can buy that and you can specify the amount of shares. So let's just say 10, which is around $400, a bit more than that. And then you click on preview trade. It gives you the action, which is buying, the ticker, the company name, which is Vanguard Balanced Index Fund Incorporated Admiral. Unlike the other one, instead of adding the company name that you're investing in, it instead adds the company name of the corporation that manages all of the stocks within, or all of the assets within the mutual fund. And then it gives us the number of shares, the last close price, which as you can see is identical to the one we just saw, which is $41.31. The estimate cost or proceeds, buying power before trade, after trade, and the cost with commission and fees. And then you just have to put in your password again to place the trade, and then you can confirm the trade, or you can go back and edit it. And again, you can do the same thing with selling once you've bought the mutual fund. If this video was helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and for more helpful videos about stock market game and other software tutorials, make sure to give this a like if this helped you. Comment down in the comment section below what stocks you are or planning to invest in for the stock market game or in real life. Thanks for watching.